Hey there, everyone. We are currently heading into the 26th of October 2018 out here in the Western Pacific. Super Typhoon Yutu continuing the charge towards the west after just leaving a wake of destruction across Saipan and Tinian there, the northern Mariana Islands. Yutu brought this significant destruction as it passed directly overhead of Saipan and Tinian there. That's the close-up view of the eye. There has been one report, according to the Saipan Tribune, of a death. Now, this is the only source I'm seeing this, but they, of course, are the local newspaper there, so, of course, take their word for it. 44-year-old woman died from injuries there during Super Typhoon Yutu. So definitely, I feel like it could be a lot worse, but still, anytime you get that type of news, sad. And let's hope that death toll does not continue to rise. Let's take a look at the latest track from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, though still a super typhoon. It does expect to gradually weaken here. We're moving into some areas not so favorable for continued Category 5 intensity, but not favorable for dramatic weakening neither. The long-range forecast, also a lot of question marks on it as it moves towards the west. I'm seeing a lot of people say, from Japan to Taiwan to the Philippines could be impacted, and you know what? Kinda, yeah. We have this trough coming in out of northeastern China, plus another low back here towards the east. And the original idea when the storm was forming that this would get picked up by that low. Not going to happen. Now we have this big high-pressure ridge just continuing to dominate, and that's going to keep our storm system moving on a westerly track. It all depends on how much that trough, though, coming in out of northeastern China is going to impact this storm system. We can actually take a look at the Time Met Office. That's this webpage here. And you can see that front moving through. It's not all terribly deep, though, and that's why models are not terribly in agreement here. This is actually the GFS ensemble, just showing all the different runs from this particular 12Z output here. And you can just see it just splits up. It goes all over the place here. Some of the runs move it off towards north, some down there towards Luzon, all depending on how that trough will interact with it. You can see that from model to model as well. This is actually the GFS run here at 12Z, taking it close to northeastern Luzon before it kind of scoots it back off there towards the northeast, going close to Taiwan, or even southern areas of Japan. CMWF actually has a very similar output here, although the NavGem pulls it further towards the east, recurving it really quickly with that trough, scooting it back just towards the southeast of the southern Japanese islands, including Okinawa. So in short, I'll just say this. Recently has been taking it further and further south. Basically the southern end of this cone of air from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, impacting those into northeastern Luzon before recurving it towards the northeast. I think Manila, you're not going to be impacted. This is not going to be a Visayas type of storm, but that's the trend. It has been moving it further towards the south. On the other hand, if it does come further south and recurves eventually, it will be a dramatically weaker storm system. I don't expect this to be a super typhoon by that point, but still, I think northeastern Luzon, first time I'm really coming out and saying this, you really got to have your eyes fully up on this. Same in Okinawa. I think if it does recurve, you can still see some pretty messy weather with this. A lot of time to watch it, though, and that's the key thing, guys. A lot of time. So stay safe out there. Let's keep monitoring it together. Thanks for watching.